All right, folks, hello and welcome to this afternoon's game between the McNeil Mavericks and the Allen Eagles. Mavericks getting ready to start fifth and final game of this preseason tournament here, Central Texas First Pitch Classic. Considerably nicer weather today, actually a little bit warmer than was forecasted. We're probably hanging out about 62 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, a lot less wind than we've had in the last 2 days, as you can see by the lack of activity in the flags out there in right center field. So it should overall be a good day for baseball. The Mavs will have their work cut out for them with this Allen Eagles team. Struggling a little bit in this tournament here. Only won one game, the Allen Eagles, but lost all their games by one run. Even the game they won was determined by a one-run outcome. But they are stacked with talent. Deep roster, a lot of seniority, and 8 kids committed to go on and play baseball in between junior college, NAIA, and one individual actually committed to go on to play baseball at TCU after he graduates. So
I'm not sure our dugout's big enough to house them.
But there are a lot of kids standing over there.
Good to be back out. Flags pointing straight down. It's going to be a lot different today. Some of the players took the sleeves off. We're going to break a sweat today, and we get to forget about yesterday. Big loss. Last time I checked, though, it's still only one loss. Runs allowed don't really matter. So flush it, move on, and have a good game today against a good team.
So on the mound here in Game 5 for the Mavericks, senior left-hander James Morio gets the start.
It's ace day.
And he will face shortstop number 4 Brady Coe to start the game. And Morio starts off with the first pitch strike, the outside part of the plate. Goes back to that same spot, misses a little bit low this time, ball 1.
Looked about the same there.
The fastball, quite a bit of arm side run on that one there, runs out even further.
Just about to say the same thing. That ball had some action on it.
2-1 the count. Next pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 2.
Ooh.
Comes inside this time, misses just a bit.
Umpire twitched a bit. Looked like he wanted to go at it.
Looked like he did. Looks like he was going to ring him up there, but count goes full on the leadoff hitter Coe. Goes up high with a fastball, blows it by him, strike 3.
That ball was fuzzy. A little tough to see. Top of the zone, perfect spot.
So 1 away. Here in the top of the first brings up the designated hitter Ty Holt.
Now batting designated hitter number 27, Ty Holt.
First pitch fastball, kind of a long delayed, slow motion call, but called strike 1.
Went inside hard there, 0-0. Good pitch.
Flashes a little breaking ball that time, misses a little bit high, ball 2, or ball 1, sorry. Next pitch swung on, little flare in between first and second base there, and it's going to be into right field for a base hit.
Just punched it over there. No harm, double play ball in order.
Second baseman number 2, Tate Green.
So 1 out runner on first brings up the second baseman Tate Green. Green, a junior, was a second-team All-District second baseman last season. Looks at a fastball that looked pretty good from here, but must have missed just a little bit high, ball one.
Looks like he wants to establish that inside fastball to the right-handers. Love to see it.
And Moore's going to throw over to first, but the ball gets away and kicks into right field. Runner's going to get all the way to third as the throw is cut off by the shortstop, Sandusky.
Same thing happened last night, and as we said, there's a lot of space on this field. It's a first to third journey most of the time.
Pitch to Green, another fastball swung on and missed. One swung on, fouled, back out of play.
Good fastball, barrel lagged a little bit on it. Shot it the other way on top of our batting cages. Infield in first inning.
One-two pitch, swung on, lined into center field. Simpson heading back to his right, is going to get over his head and down. He's going to roll all the way out to the fence. Run's going to score easily from third, and the hitter Green is rounding second on his way to third, and he's going to be in with an RBI triple.
Might see a little evidence right there. Ramsey Simpson had a little upper leg, kind of groin area injury. He didn't seem to be able to flash his normal speed on that ball.
Now batting right fielder number 13, Aiden Graham.
So Allen scratches first here in the top of the first. One on the board brings up the right fielder, Aiden Graham. Swings at a fastball up high, misses, strike one. Goes up again with the fastball. Swung on a miss, strike two. So Morio working ahead with an 0-2 count here on the hitter Graham. And goes to a breaking ball that time. Froze him up, called on the outside corner, strike three.
Really clutch pitch right there with the runner at third. Could push the infielders back. 2 outs.
Next up for the Eagles catcher, number 28, Justin Scott.
Second strikeout so far for Morio today. Brings up the catcher, Justin Scott. Scott looks at a fastball in there, called strike one. Scott, one of the 8 players set to continue his baseball and academic career after high school here, heading off to Rose State College after he graduates.
I believe that's in Oklahoma.
I think you're right, yes. 0-1 swung on, a little line drive to the second baseman Goins. Looked like he might have fielded in the air, but just to be sure, throws it over to first and in time, and Scott is retired.
Hey, it's 1-0. You got to score to win anyway, right?
That's right. Allen puts one on the board here in the top of the first inning. Mavs coming up to their first at-bat, so we'll be right back. Top of the order for the Mavericks, getting ready to come to the plate for the first time here. And they will face Danny Deaver, starting pitcher for the Allen Eagles. Deaver, another one of the seniors on this very tenured Eagles team. Also planning to continue his baseball career at Cornell College after he graduates. And Deaver will face the center fielder Ramsey Simpson, led off for the Mavericks all 5 games in this first preseason tournament. As my partner mentioned here, he did sustain a little bit of a kind of leg injury last night, so probably not the quickest wheels today, but we'll see what he can do. Has some good pop.
Deaver's going to give us a little different look here. Right-hander, when it comes set, he actually sort of bends at the waist, so he kind of drops his eye level and then pops back up. So hitters have to do a good job of picking out the point in the sky where the ball's coming out of.
And first pitch is kind of lofted into shallow left field, and it's going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
Good sign, ran pretty well to first. Just close enough to the end of the bat to kill that thing and not let it carry out to the left fielder.
Now batting second baseman number 2, Jack Goins.
So leadoff single for Simpson. That brings up the second baseman, Jack Goins. Lays down a bunt, pretty good one down first base line. Picked up by the pitcher, but he bobbles it out of his glove, and it's going to be safe all around.
Another one of those plays, really good bunt, pretty close to the line. Pitcher had to be, he's moving really nearly full speed, right? So things become, degree of difficulty goes up when you're trying to make a play at full speed. Came out of his glove.
Then you figure he was also debating in his head, okay, I got to pick the ball up. Now, can I pick it up and tag the runner, or do I need to shovel it over to the first baseman? And I think probably some of that played into his head there, and plays to the advantages of the Mavericks here. Now, runners on first and second, nobody out for the number 3 hitter, shortstop Joseph Sandusky, who squares around a bunt, also lays down a bunt. Nobody on first base, so the second base is going to come over. The ball is thrown into right field. So Simpson running on the play is going to score. Safe all around again, and on a bunt that doesn't get past the pitcher's mound, Sandusky now on second, and Goins the runner on third.
Back-to-back evidence of how bunts put pressure on defenses. They put pressure on pitchers. There's a reason big league pitchers who get paid a lot of money to do this for a living spend several weeks in Florida and Arizona learning how to field and throw bunts.
Mavs causing a little bit of chaos, get right back into game here, tied up 1-1. And that brings up the catcher Xander Kovar now with 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out. Big hack the first pitch, fouls it back to the screen.
This is the best time to hit right here. You got your infielders back, you use the whole middle of the infield, nobody out. So many different ways to score that runner. Pressure on the pitcher.
Kovar fastball misses high and outside. Interesting kind of motion here by this pitcher Deaver. When he breaks, it looks like he's almost going to go down like sidearm sub, but actually stays up top.
Yeah, the slot's pretty high, but he bends at the waist and pops back up.
Next pitch looks like an inside kind of change up or breaking ball there, swung on and missed, strike 2. One-two fastball high and over the head.
Kovar's back to the white bat today. He was using the highlighter, the orange lightsaber yesterday, you may recall.
There it is, yeah. We've gone...
I noticed the important things, Jason.
2-2 pitch. Breaking ball, sat on it, spoiled it, fouls it out of play.
Good job staying back on that right there. Still playing back in the middle, up on the corners.
Another 2-2. The fastball misses high.
Good at bat going here. He's seen a little bit of everything.
Three-two pitch coming up to Kovar. Swung on, ground ball is going to get past the shortstop and into left field for a base hit. And Kovar's aboard with an RBI. Puts the Mavs in front now by a score of 2-1 here in the bottom of the first.
Good at bat.
And we're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher Kovar. I believe that is number 30, Will Hoggard, who has gone in and is now the courtesy runner for Kovar at first base. So Hoggard on first. Ramsey Simpson still on third. Brings up number 22, London Lindsay.
First and third action here. Don't be surprised if we see a bunt steal in this situation, or at a minimum a fake bunt steal.
And I suspect a lot of those possibilities is exactly why our head coach from the Eagles is going to go out and have a little conversation with his team.
Yep. Pitcher just went through, kind of had a tough inning with having to field 2 bunts right now, so I think this is a good visit for the coach, because I think he foresees this happening again, trying to calm him down.
Mavs successful with the small ball here early, obviously. Lindsay having himself a preseason tournament already. Pitched a complete game in the first victory. Also walked off from the plate that game and the game immediately afterward. So he is riding high. Also flashed some serious leather with some stunning defensive plays at third base. So London, our hitter here, is high on confidence. And another situation for him here to make things happen with first and third, nobody out. And he squares around a bunt very early. Draws in the third baseman, pulls it back. Runner's going to run to second. Defense happy to just let that happen.
There it is. Barrel blocks the ball. Catcher has a tough time with it. Ball was kind of down, might have even skipped in the dirt, but now we're in business. Runners to second and third, nobody out. Infield still back.
1-0 pitch to Lindsay, swung on and missed. So we'll have a 1-1 count now. Comes inside, and ball gets away from the catcher, but not enough for anybody to advance. Count will go to 2-1.
I think he called that a foul ball. He had his hands up for dead ball.
Oh, we call it a foul ball. Okay, my mistake. So 1-2 count now to Lindsay instead. Breaking ball, swung on, got a piece of it, just fouled it out of play over towards the Mavericks dugout side. Another 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Catcher drops the ball. They're going to throw down to first. Runner's going to take off from third, and he gets underneath the tag. Sandusky is safe at home on the drop third strike throw down to first. So an RBI strikeout for Lindsay. That's the first out of the inning. But Mavs now in front, 3-1.
Now batting left fielder number
And the runner Hogger remained at second.
Stone.
So his runner on second now brings up number 5, Pierce Stone, the left fielder.
You don't see that play that often.
First pitch to Stone, down to the dirt.
Playing hurt over here, lost my voice for a minute.
A hairball there. One of these ladybugs climbing all around in the press booth here must have got you.
Yep.
Watch out for them wings. 1-0 pitch to Stone. Breaking ball comes in.
Rookie weekend on the mic. Something like that has to happen, right? First day is I had a little connection issue with the mic.
That's all right. Just a temporary, just gather yourself. You're all right.
Failure's how you learn, Jason.
That's right. 1 ball, 1 strike to Stone. Next pitch, another breaking ball. Bounces in the dirt. Kept in the hitter circle there by the catcher. Not enough for Hogger to advance from second. Pitcher Deaver comes set. Next pitch swung on, fouled right back into the net.
Pretty good swing there by number 5, Pierce Stone. Just missed it.
Two and two, the count now to the hitter Stone. Chokes up pretty good on the bat there when he gets to that 2-strike count. Pretty good lead by Hoggart at second, and the pitch is in. Swung on, fly ball into center field. Center fielder comes in, goes back, then comes back in again, and he makes the grab. Throws into shortstop, and not enough distance on that to allow Hoggart to tag up, so he's going to stay at second. Two-way now brings up the designated hitter this game, C.J. Gonzalez.
C.J. Gonzalez.
Situation here is a base run. You want to get your lead a little deeper toward the outfield, and you need to have a really good secondary lead because you got to score on a single with 2 outs, and that's a lot easier said than done. The jump really is everything.
Oh, first pitch swung on, high fly ball into left field. Left fielder going over towards the foul line, and he is going to make the grab, and that's going to end the inning. Good inning for the Mavs, though. Score the first 3 batters that came to the plate, reestablished the lead, up by a score of 3-1 as we head to the top of the second. We'll be right back.
Leading off for the Eagles, number 17, Jonathan Van Eerden.
All right, first baseman Jonathan Van Eerden to lead it off for the Eagles here in the top of the second inning. First pitch fastball, a lot of arm side run again. In there for called strike 1.
Van Eerden's committed to TCU as a junior.
The fastball swung on, lofted, probably going to get out of play, and it does. Bounces just behind the Mavericks dugout. So a quick 0-2 count for Morio here, working ahead. 0-2 pitch coming up. Breaking ball froze him. Called strike in the outside corner.
Great sequence, good quick out.
Third strikeout for Morio so far.
Carson Kimball.
Brings up the number 7 hitter, center fielder Carson Kimball. First pitch fastball misses outside. Ball 1.
Dugout's showing a lot of hustle this week, chasing foul balls.
Another outside fastball misses, 2-0 count. Morio's going to ask for another ball. That one's clearly gone too far outside for him.
He's looking at the mound too.
Yeah, that front landing area seemingly continuing to be a bit of a element to navigate with for all pitchers so far this weekend.
Good pitch.
And it gets a 3-0 get me over there to stay in the count. Three-one pitch misses low, ball 4. First walk issued by Morio here today. One out base runner will bring up third baseman Ahmed Rondon.
Now batting third baseman number 20, Ahmed Rondon.
Rondon, one of the many juniors on this Allen Eagles team.
Really short lead at first base, even a one-way lead. He's leaning back to first, making sure the pitcher goes home. He's not going to take any chances.
Very late swing and miss on that first pitch there by Rondon, strike 1. The fastball blows it by him, swung and a miss, strike 2. Seems like after a little bit of struggle with his fastball there on that previous at bat, Morio back to finding it again.
Good view from here to see that movement.
Runner goes, 0-2 is high. Throw down is going to be a little bit high and not in time. So Kimball will have the stolen base.
Did not see that coming. Pretty good bluff first couple pitches. He looked like he was not interested.
Yeah, the old 0-2, 1 out, stolen base. So runner on second now, 1-2 count to Rondon. Swings the next pitch, fouls it back right over the top of the press booth. One-two pitch. Fastball swung on a miss, strike 3. Strikeout number 4.
Lots of movement on that one. Almost had a changeup feel. You don't think that was a changeup? Well, we do have.
It could be. You're right, because the amount of just run and drop on it might have been a changeup there, but.
We've got some visitors in the stands. We're trying to figure out if they're FBI agents or scouts. They have these weird devices.
Showing a lot of numbers and
they're pointing them at children.
Luckily, nothing coming out of them guns. Just things going into them.
It's receiving information.
Dater.
Dater. Good pitch.
2 away here. Warrior working with a 1-2 count on the number 9 hitter, the left fielder Casey Ramirez. Runner goes, pitch is swung on a miss, though, strike 3. So all 3 outs recorded through strikeouts here in the top of the 2nd inning. Runner gets to second base, but that's as far as he goes.
Pretty dominant inning there.
Mavs still ahead, but 3-1. Hoping to tack on some more on that lead here as we head to the bottom of the 2nd. We'll be back shortly.
Leading off for the Mavs in the bottom of the 2nd, first baseman number 16, Wyatt.
First baseman Wyatt Newman to lead it off for the Mavs here in the bottom of the 2nd. It'll be Newman, then the right fielder Santiago de la Garza, and then back to the top of the Mavs order. Newman, big swing in the first pitch he sees, drives a nice line drive over the shortstop head and into left center field for a base hit. Ooh, a little bobble by the center fielder though, and Newman running in at second. Ball gets away from the second baseman, but stopped by the first baseman. So,
oof, great awareness there. Saw that bobble. Really good piece of hitting there. It's on an 0-0 pitch, you're not often sitting in that ball was inner third on his hands. He really fought, got inside it, pulled a nice hard line drive to left center.
Fielder number 8, Santiago de la Garza.
So Mavs jumping up early here. Runner on second to start the inning, brings up Santiago de la Garza, the right fielder. He swings the first pitch, ground ball. Third baseman falls down, makes the play though. Throw over to first is in time. That was interesting. It looks like the third baseman kind of cut a lip of the edge of the grass there and actually fell down, but still recovered in time to make the play.
Hooked a spike on his bunny ear
maybe
shoelaces. I've done that.
Now batting center fielder number 3, Ramsey Simpson.
That brings us back to leadoff hitter Ramsey Simpson. Singled in his first at bat and scored the first run for the Mavs here today. And first pitch misses high and outside for a ball. Simpson, the only left-handed hitter in the Mavs lineup today. And next pitch, another fastball, misses outside again.
I like our chances here. Let's see if he goes middle with a fastball, middle in with a fastball. I think Ramsey's going to be looking for it.
Long pause there by the pitcher Devers, and Simpson calls time. Back at the box, ready to receive the 2-0 pitch. Misses high, ball 3. Simpson will take the walk if issued, but equally just as likely to go out there and chase a 3-0 cookie should he get it. And lets that one go. Called strike makes it 3-1. 1 out. Wyatt Newman, the leadoff hitter, still standing on second base. A 3-1 pitch misses far outside. Ball 4. Hard 90 there by Simpson.
Hustled out on that walk. That's good. Keep that hip flexor warm.
And we've got another visit to the mound from the Allen coach, and he's taking the ball away. So we're going to have a pitching change here. See what we got coming in. Looks like number 18, Sean Kless. Sean Kless, number 18 for Allen, comes in relief. We will let him get his warm-ups, and we'll be back here shortly.
New pitcher for the Eagles, number 18, Sean Kless.
All right, so we're back here with the new pitcher, Sean Kless, for the Eagles. He inherits runners on first and second and 1 out. And second baseman, Jack Goins, will be the first hitter he faces. Goins with a single and a run scored so far. Swings the first pitch, a little short fly ball that's going to get down into right field for a base hit. Runners were kind of holding up conservatively, though, just in case that ball hung up for the right fielder to get to, but it's in there, and now the Mavs have bases loaded, and the meat of their lineup coming up. Joseph Sandusky, one of the phenom sophomores on the Mavericks varsity team here, stands in.
Number 7, Joseph Sandusky.
Looked like a fastball away, I think. Called strike 1.
Oh, 1 pitch right up the middle into center field for a base hit. 1 run's going to score, and it looks like that's going to be it. But an RBI single there on the second pitch he sees for Sandusky.
Good job staying in the middle of the field.
And everybody moves up 1 base. And same situation. Bases loaded, 1 out. The other sophomore phenom, Xander Kovar, catcher, stands in here. Kovar with a single already for himself this game. Mavs up by a score now of 4-1. Sees the first pitch fastball, misses high and outside. Next pitch comes inside, a little too far inside. This will be 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count with nowhere to put him. This is a wonderful spot to hit right here.
Long look to get the sign there by the pitcher Kless. Comes 2-0 delivery. Hunting fastball. Gets it, but fouls it back over top the press box here. Where we, by the way, we encountered a rather interesting power outage here in the press booth during the second game yesterday and lost our broadcasting connectivity. So apologize for anyone who was trying to follow along with that game. We have turned off all the heating, air conditioning, and other high voltage training instruments here today so as to try to prevent that from happening again.
We were not staging a walkout.
It was not a strike. 2-2 the count now to Kovar. Oh, fastball catches the outside part of the plate. Called strike 3.
He showed on both sides of the plate there. He seemed like most of those fastballs were in the inner third, and then he went away. Pretty well located fastball in the outside corner.
Lindsay.
2 away now. Base is still loaded. Brings up number 5 hitter London Lindsay. First pitch bounces in the dirt. Ball 1. Lindsay struck out in the first inning, but it was a drop third strike. And on the throw down to first, where he was out, there was a runner scored. And gave us a 3-run score at that time. Next pitch, foul, out of play.
That one stayed on the property.
Did, yeah, see one of the Mavs heading over towards the fence area there to try to grab it. One pitch goes outside, misses low in the dirt again. Ball 2. Next one, another one. Comes inside this time, but still hitting that dirt.
Another good place to hit. 3-1 count, nowhere to put him. Should get something to handle here.
And ball 4. So Lindsay will head down with a 2-out, bases loaded walk. Simpson will come in as he's forced in on the bases loaded walk. Mavs up now by a score of 5-1.
Now batting left fielder
And a chance to
5,
add on here for Pierce Stone.
Stone
with some good contact back in his first at bat in the first inning, but flew out, more of a line out actually, to center field. Let's see if he can find some outfield grass here and get us another couple runs. First pitch outside, called strike. Next pitch up a little high and inside, but manages to foul it, and it's going to get out of play.
2 strikes to 2 outs. Base runners will be moving as soon as see that hitter show intentions to swing the bat. It's a way to get an extra step or two toward the next base. If he happens to put it in play, get a hit, you get a little better jump.
Tries to get that outside part again, but a little too far out, and hits the dirt in the opposing batter's box. One-two pitch. Swung on, chop foul. Just rolls a little bit to the left of the batting area there. Stone will head back.
I expect to see some balls hit a little deeper today. We haven't had a chance to see that all week, but in the first game, ball seems to be carrying a little bit better. Right now, we'll take anything.
And time is called by the hitter Stone before the next pitch. Gathers himself, heads back into the box, and ready to receive another 1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouls it out of play again, right over the top of the Mavericks dugout, first base side.
Doing a good job extending the at-bat, fighting off some tough pitches. He's seen a little bit of everything.
18 pitches so far for the reliever this inning. Just reaches out and kind of catches a little piece of that outside pitch there, which was probably a good call because umpire's been giving outside big strike zone out there. So
I think they've been conditioned this week. That seems to be the pitch that they've had to really stretch for. So Pierce wasn't going to leave anything to chance.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Catcher setting up outside. Ground ball fielded on the backhand by the shortstop. Throws, tries to get the force out at third, but the throw carries the third baseman off the bag, so it's safe all around. And the Allen Eagles head coach is going to come out and ask the field umpire for a little bit of clarification on what he saw or did not see there. Don't think there's much debate, but
put the ball in play and good things happen. He's going to appeal to home plate, which, again, he doesn't have a better view of this than the field umpire.
Probably score that one a hit, as it was a pretty decent backhanded play by the shortstop there, and
yeah,
could argue was maybe a throwing error, but again,
Next up for McNeil,
probably above average effort required, above normal effort required to get to that ball there. So we'll go ahead and give Stone a single on that. RBI. Everybody moves up one. Base is loaded again. Brings up designated hitter CJ Gonzalez. First pitch, fastball on the outside part of the plate for called strike one. Mavs now up by a score of 6-1 on 7 hits.
We've been going station to station for a long time. It doesn't seem like we had bases loaded for quite some time, 20 minutes or so.
Ooh, they're going to try a quick pickoff move to first to get Stone. Stone gets dirty and he's back safely with a head first slide.
I like that right there. Innings getting away from you a little bit. Haven't shown that. Trail runner in a bases loaded situation sometimes can fall asleep. First base would look like that was a timed call.
Goes outside again, misses low though. Ball one.
Really key to find ways to get outs so that not all 21 of them are on the back of the pitcher.
1-1 pitch. Inside, swung on, kind of gets it on the hands, and a high spinning ground ball that just carries foul. A couple steps before the first base bag. One ball, 2 strikes to Gonzalez. Pitch is swung on, little flare that's going to get into the right field grass for a base hit. 1 run comes around and another one's going to come in and score from second. So it's a 2 RBI, 2 out single for CJ Gonzalez.
Right on the hands, pushed it out there, got inside it. And just slow enough to get out to the right fielder that we could score 2 runs. I think London Lindsay got a good jump at second base. That's that example of scoring on a single by getting a good jump with 2 outs.
I hit the ball the opposite way, just enough to find a hole. 2 runs come in. Stone advances all the way from first to third. And we now have runners on first and third with 2 outs. And we are back around where we started this inning, folks, with the first baseman Wyatt Newman, who started it off with a single this inning.
Even though the Mavericks have found their way to 3 wins in this tournament, it wasn't really this way. With this kind of an 8 hit outbreak, that really wasn't the style of the first 3 victories or the loss. It's good to see that.
Goes to a breaking ball, misses far outside there.
Somebody needs to make sure James Morio is not taking a nap in the dugout. This is getting a little lengthy.
This has been a long inning, for sure. Sean Krell, the reliever, now on pitch number 27. And runner's going to steal, and they're going to try to do the delay steal to home, and he is going to be caught. And it's going to be an innings ended on the base path.
Well executed. You don't see that. Every team runs that play with the infielder coming in to cut it off and try to cut the run at home. You don't see it work that often, but it certainly did there.
But a very productive inning for the Mavericks. They extend their lead now to 7. Sitting in good position here as we head to the top of the third. Top of the order coming up for the Allen Eagles. Mavs up by a score 8-1. We'll be right back.
Yeah, he fielded that ball way in the hole.
All right, top of the order here, due up for the second time for the Allen Eagles. Leadoff hitter Brady Coe, the shortstop, struck out in his first appearance. First pitch, fastball from the pitcher Morio, misses a little bit high for a ball.
James Morio got his rest during that inning.
Sure did. Long inning there. Pitch swung on. Missed for strike one. One pitch, got a little foul tip on a about 3/4 swing there. Caught by the catcher Kovar, so it'll be strike two.
That movement's causing these hitters some problems.
1-2 fastball, looks like missed just a hair off the plate. So that count will go to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yep.
2-2 fastball, caught him looking again. Called strike three.
Stuck that pitch right on the edge.
Strikeout number 6 for Morio. Over 2 1/3.
Now batting
Brings up designator Ty Holt. Designated hitter Ty Holt. Holt with one of the 2 hits for the Eagles this game. Swings, little slow rolling ball just over second base side, and just so slow rolling, and with the second baseman going, he's playing kind of deep into second base territory there on the grass, just unable to get it. So it'll be an infield single. 2 singles for Holt on the day.
Now batting second.
That's that heavy 2-seam movement right there. It's like it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball.
Just got it right off the end of the bat there, and just enough to find its way away from the defenders. So 1 out single for Holt brings up the number 3 hitter, second baseman Tate Green. Green managed to launch a ball into the right center gap for a triple back in the first inning. Scored the 1 Eagles run so far this game. He hits a ground ball right to the second baseman Goins, kind of gets away from him though, and it's going to be safe all around.
Taylor-made double play ball. Sometimes those balls that touch the ground a lot of times on the way pick up some interesting spin when it transitions from grass to dirt. The way James is pitching, that's the kind of ball I think it would not be surprised if he gets another one just like it. Really hard to elevate, get those really heavy sinking fastballs driven in the air.
Looks like we've got some conversation. Oh, we're going to have a pinch hitter here. So looks like number 8, Justin Brooks, is going to come in and pinch hit in the 4 spot for Aiden Graham, the left fielder.
Now batting number 8, Justin Brooks.
Morio goes right at the new hitter, who has not seen him yet thus far this game. But a first pitch fastball on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Runners on first and second now with 1 out. The fastball manages to get a little piece of the bat on it, fouls it back to the net.
Really filling up the zone.
Morio working to hit 0-2 on the pinch hitter Brooks. See if he goes to the breaking ball here, back to the fastball. Looks like foul tip. It was a breaking ball. Foul tip caught by the catcher though for strike 3. I think Kovar thought it was 3 outs.
Still a 3-out league.
Stay tuned though. Rules are changing, as we know.
Right.
Strikeout number 7 for Morio. Brings up the number 5 hitter, Justin Scott, the catcher, with 2 outs. Actually, looks like we...
Catcher number 28, Justin Scott.
I'm sorry, yes, that's right. I have the wrong number down for Justin Scott. Same hitter. Scott grounded out to second base, his first appearance.
Time to be a Bulldog right here, pitching with a big lead and 2 outs. Fun time for a pitcher.
There's a lot of that run on that first pitch there to Scott. Again, not sure if that's the fastball kind of getting away from him there, or maybe that is the changeup. Tries to check a swing on that one, went around.
Unless I'm hearing things, that might have even nicked the bat.
Yeah, it might have been a little
tip.
tip in there. 1 ball, 1 strike to count to Scott. Mario working on pitch number 49 coming up here. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 2.
Really good combination of velocity and movement. Pretty unique.
One-two pitch. Breaking ball, managed to sit on it, but fouls it out of play. Looks like it bounced right off the top of the edge of the Mavericks dugout on the first base side.
Replenishing the umpire's ball bag.
I think every foul ball that's been hit in this game has been to the right side.
Yep.
I haven't seen anything go out to the left side. 1-2. Foul ball looks like, or fastball looks like he gassed that one up, but missed a little high and outside. Deuces now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. 2-2 pitch. And the fastball misses high and out. Mario's going to ask for another ball.
The man knows what he wants.
See some activity on the base pass here as soon as Mario breaks. And the 3-2 delivery. Runners go. Pitch misses just a little bit high. Ball 4.
That was close. Just on top.
So a 2-out walk. Loads the bases now. Brings up the first baseman,
Now batting first baseman, number 7.
Jonathan Van Eerden,
Van Eerden.
who struck out in his first at-bat. And looks like we are going to have a pause here for a courtesy runner for the catcher Scott at first. Number 5, Lathan Van Osdal is going to go in and be the runner at first. High school baseball can courtesy run for your pitcher and or catcher at any time. Not to be confused with pinch running.
It's a rule I think they should change. They've changed a lot of rules in this game. They need to change that one. Catchers need to know how to run the bases. Where are you going to practice? Right?
That's true. It's all in the spirit of speeding up the pace of the game, though, right? Got to get those catchers back in, suited up.
Yeah, meanwhile, it just took 5 minutes for the courtesy to run for the catcher.
First pitch to Van Eerden inside, misses low, ball 1.
Teams need to have a pit crew in the dugout to get the catcher ready. Let the catcher run for himself and have a couple youngsters strapping on shin guards.
Looks like it goes off speed there. Gets a swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good heavy sink on that.
1-1 comes in tight in the kitchen there, but misses for ball 2. One fastball misses outside and high, and nowhere to put him. So Kovar's going to head out and have a quick conversation with the pitcher Morial here. See if we can figure out how to get out of this.
Good time for a chat. Catch your breath. Innings getting a little bit long. Sometimes it gets extended. Would have been out of it a little earlier. Had trouble with the ground ball, but part of the game. And it's going to bear down.
Comes in, fastball over the plate this time, foul back out of play, right side again.
Full count, 2 outs, bases loaded, runners will be moving.
Comes 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball, catches him frozen on the outside corner for called strike 3.
Really big pitch.
Big pitch, big moment right there. Mavs get out.
Love the courage of a 3-2 breaking ball right there. Hitter walking back with his head down. He was just as surprised as a lot of folks.
Strikeout number 8 over 3 for Morio today. Gets out of the inning with no damage. Mavs head to the bottom of the 3rd. Still in the driver's seat, up by a score 8-1. We'll be right back. All right, we're back to Wyatt Newman to lead off the bottom of the 3rd. Newman started the bat-around inning for the Mavs back in the 2nd. But that Newman was hitting last batter of the 2nd inning there, but his outing was ended with a out on the base path. So back in here with a fresh count. Swings the first pitch he sees, pops it foul, right field side, first baseman over, but is going to get behind the fence.
Once again, Wyatt Newman swinging at the first pitch. Feeling good, being aggressive on that early count fastball.
Another pitch swung on, grounds this one softly over right towards the Allen Eagles dugout.
It's likely that Newman is sore today. Pitched a complete game and then caught. Oh, good job.
Good piece of hitting there. Gets that 0-2 pitch. Gets a bat on it and drives it right between the first and second baseman into right field for a leadoff base hit. Well, you're right, he pitched a complete game, then caught the second game after it. But If he's fatigued, it sure ain't showing. He's 2 for 3 today.
Now batting right fielder number 8, Santiago de la Garza.
So great job by Newman to get the inning started. Brings up right fielder Santiago de la Garza. So first pitch called strike. Actually, correction, Newman is 2 for 2 today. Next pitch to De La Garza misses low.
Coach trying to put a sign on. With this lead, he didn't have Santiago bunting.
Another pitch misses low outside this time.
Which is good. Looks like he's going to let him swing away. 2-1 count. Good hit and run count. But I didn't see him put a sign on.
And after the long negotiation of signs there, De La Garza calls for time. It's granted.
Nor would you want to hit and run with a lead like this. Don't want to put a hitter in a situation where he has to swing at something that he doesn't want to swing at.
Next pitch swung on. Chop foul right behind the umpire. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the hitter De La Garza. Do have another right-handed arm up and working in the Allen Eagles bullpen. Two pitch, De La Garza low, just about misses his feet. Be a full count. Three-two pitch, misses outside, ball 4.
Good at bat. Looks like Skipper's walking out to the mound. There's action in the Allen Eagle bullpen.
See if they go to another right-hander there, or if they're going to let Krell go another inning. That looks like he's asking for the ball. So reliever Krell will be done, and new reliever making his way to the field from the Allen Eagles side, trying to find a number.
This young lad appears to be about 6'7".
Does have some height about him, no doubt.
Is that a 10?
Looks like number 10. Number 10 looks like Isaac Gamel. So Gamel comes in relief for Kless, and he will take his first warm-ups here, and we will return shortly.
New pitcher for Allen, number 10.
All right, so the new pitcher, Gamel, is ready to go.
Now batting for the Mavs, center fielder, number Ramsey.
And he
Simpson.
inherits a runner on first and second situation here with nobody out in the bottom of the third. Facing the top of the Mavericks order, leadoff hitter Ramsey Simpson stands in. Comes in with an inside fastball, misses ball one. Simpson reached both times, scored both times this game. A single and a walk. And they do a wheel move to second, but unable to catch the base runner there, Newman.
Gamble really looks the part. He looks like the kind of guy that you can really project on. He's going to attend Grayson College. Seems like that frame could hold a lot of weight. Looks like he's throwing pretty hard, good slider in warm-ups. Really projectable frame. Not quite a 3/4 delivery, but he drops it down a little bit.
One and one the count to the hitter Simpson. Comes inside again, misses low. Simpson does go hunting those inside pitches, and he's got some power to the pull side.
Yeah, power flashes. And what does he list at? 170 pounds, or is that high?
I think that's high.
Yeah, pretty impressive power for his frame, and he's got more in there. Good runner. Tools. He's got them.
3-1 pitch coming up to Simpson. Misses inside again, ball four. So that walk is going to load the bases. Nobody out. And once again, just like the second inning, Mavs are working a lot with bases loaded.
Now batting second baseman number 1, Jack Goins.
Familiar look, bases loaded. We spent a lot of time in the last inning with the bases loaded. Did a lot of damage.
And Jack Goins is going to sit in here. 2 for 2 today, 2 singles, 2 runs scored. So swinging a hot bat, see if it can continue. And pitch is going to get away from the catcher, back to the screen. And Noom is going to come around easily and score from third. It's like this new pitcher struggling to kind of get his command here early. And on the wild pitch, that's going to make the score 9-1 now in favor of the Mavericks. Runners on second and third, everybody moves up 1. Goes outside there, and that pitch could have gone either way there. Umpire calls it a ball. Two-0 pitch, swung on, pop foul over right field side again. Next pitch swung on, ground ball, third base side, down the line, but it's going to stay foul.
Allen Eagles choosing to stay back. 8-run deficit. Get their outs with nobody out.
And no force. Third baseman playing right up on the grass. And 2-2 pitch to Goins. Tried to work a slider there, misses high. And the count will go full to Goins. Pitch is swung on, fly ball into center field. Center fielder's right underneath it, makes a couple of steps in, the grab, and they're going to hold the runners up. Center fielder did flash a pretty good arm on the throw in there to second base or to the shortstop, but don't know. Seems like we might have given that a shot with nobody out.
Yep. You got two guys there. If they both tag, you'd still have Ramsey Simpson at third with one out.
Now batting,
I think it's worthy risk.
Number 7, Joseph Sandusky.
So 1 away now for the Mavs. Brings up shortstop Joseph Sandusky. Also reached in both of his appearances on an error and a single. Scored 2 runs as well. First pitch to him misses high and outside. Infield playing in now.
Changed their mind. Brought him in.
Everybody pretty much up on the grass. Sandusky swings the next pitch, comes in a little bit tight on the hands and just fouls it opposite way over into the screen. Just loft one right over somebody's head right here, and it's 2 runs. One pitch. Swung on. Chop foul off the plate. Back behind the umpire. Strike 2.
Oh my, caught its cleat. Joking up here with 2 strikes, try to do the job.
One, 2. Comes inside. Misses.
Started that slider at the hitter. Didn't quite curl to the white part of the plate.
Two pitch to Sandusky. Kind of a defensive swing there. It was another one of those slider attempts. Started to break late. Sandusky saw that, and then while kind of partially bailing out, but also seeing it, responded, fouled it off to stay alive. De La Garza still a runner at third. Simpson, the healthy lead at second. And 2-2 pitch. Swung on, fouls it off again, out of play, right field side.
Out of baseballs.
7th pitch of the at-bat here for Sandusky.
Short delay for both guys to think about what they want to do here.
The 2-2 delivery. And he hits him. You can see him trying to get that slider, but it's just not breaking. So a 2-2 hit by pitch.
That one looked like the fastball tailed into him.
Maybe it was, yeah. Loads the bases with that hit by pitch again. So 1 out. Xander Kovar comes to the plate. Kovar 1 for 2 with a single. And now the infield kind of goes to different depth. Third baseman still up on the grass, at least for the moment. And first pitch misses low and outside. One 0 pitch, catches the outside part of the plate, called strike 1.
Nine runs on 9 hits.
Kovar fouls the next pitch back. Out of play behind the press box. Almost looks like the pitcher is looking to the dugout to get a sign first, then to the catcher.
Seeing a lot of different methods for sign relay these days. team yesterday had the head coach calling out pitches, numbers sequence, and catchers looking at a wristband. Pitcher had a wristband too. Very common. Obviously, college games changed like crazy. They're wearing like a watch now. They just push a button, and a lot of paranoia out there.
The whole sign stealing thing.
What I don't like about it is every defender gets to know what's coming too.
As Kovar pops it up into shallow right field, right fielder comes in just a few steps behind kind of second base area there and makes the catch. Not deep enough for anyone to advance.
And I'm not even opposed to a lot of the new school stuff, but when, used to be just the middle infielders could see the catcher signs, and so, that was natural. They knew what was coming, but now everybody knows what their own pitcher's going to throw, which, I don't know. I don't like that as a hitter.
Brings up London Lindsay, swings the first pitch, chops it right to the pitcher who's going to take it over to first. And that will end the inning. Mavs tack on one more, leave the bases loaded, but widen the gap to a score of 9-1 as we head to the top of the fourth inning. We'll be right back. All right, a couple defensive substitutions for the Mavs defense here as we get ready to start the top of the fourth. Justin Sandusky, freshman, takes over at first base, and Will Hoggard, number 30, now in at second base. James Moria, your starting pitcher, still on the mound, and he will face 7, 8, 9, part of the order. For the Eagles, center fielder Carson Kimball leads it off. Swings and misses the first pitch, strike one. Kimball with a walk and a stolen base in his only at-bat so far.
Great start there after another long inning. One pitch, one strike. Just missed.
Good ball. That outside part of the plate there, just a hair off. The umpire's opinion. 1-1 count.
That is one man's opinion.
Another one misses outside, this time clearly ball two. Goes right at him, 2-1 fastball here, swung on and missed, strike two.
Good pitch.
Good 0-2 changeup there, swung on, missed, strike 3. That's strikeout number 9.
Now back at
Warrior for the game.
20, Ahmed Rondon.
Working on double digits in his first start.
Uh-oh. Brings up Ahmed Rondon, third baseman. One of the 9 strikeouts. Back in the second inning. Next pitch fastball. Continues to work that outside part of the plate. Gets the call there.
Just a hard pitch to pull the trigger on. The hitters sense that movement. That's why you're seeing a lot of that, what the kids are calling swords as well, because you're seeing, just like that one, strike 2, you're seeing, you know that ball is going to be heavy, you know it's moving down, you know it's sinking, and you want to swing at it, but you have second thoughts because you know how hard it is to get that thing on the barrel and drive it to the outfield. Curveball for strike 3 as I was blabbering.
And then you mix in that the Bugs Bunny breaking ball.
Bugs Bunny breaking ball after heavy sink on the fastball.
Strikeout number 10, 2 outs. Left fielder Casey Ramirez stands in.
Some would call that unfair. And that was the 10th strikeout.
That was number 10. Goes back to the fastball there again, a lot of run. Working that outside part of the plate mercilessly. Goes right back at it, same spot. Hitter Ramirez managed to catch a piece of it, fouled it back to the screen. Now behind 1-2. Pitch number 72 coming up from Oreo. Little chop ground ball, third base, fielded by London Lindsay on the run. Throws over to first, but throw bounces in front of the first baseman, Sandusky. And it'll be a 2-out base runner on the errant throw by Lindsay.
Looked like he had trouble getting his grip. Fielded on the move coming in. Took him a second to get out of his glove. Sometimes you end up with a palm full of baseball and it doesn't come out right.
I'll bring us back to the top of the order. Leadoff hitter, shortstop Brady Coe. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. To the first pitch, strikeout or strike on the outside corner. Pitch, a lot of run, running away from the hitter. This is outside.
Good pitch.
Goes to the breaking ball again there. Gets a called strike.
Snuck that one in the back door.
One ball, 2 strikes to count. Runner goes. Pitch is swung on. Ground ball to third base again. Fielded cleanly by Lindsay. Throws over to first. And able to get him this time. To end the inning. So relatively quick work from Oreo and the Mavs here. No runs, no hits. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Mavs still driving 9-1. We'll be right back.
Leading off for the Mavs.
All right, left fielder Pierce Stone is going to lead it off for the Mavs.
Stone.
Sitting comfortably here with an 8-run lead. Be nice if we could tack on a few more, put this into run rule territory, and get out of here. Let's see how we do here. Stone with a single and flew out. As he swings and misses the first pitch.
It appears as though James Morio is done. We've got some activity in the bullpen. What a great outing. 76 pitches. Could have been fewer, but just nonetheless really good first start from the A's. 10 Ks or 11?
Let's see here. 4 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run earned, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts.
That's kind of, you know, when you're a strikeout pitcher, your stuff's such that you're going to get your strikeout numbers. Those pitches are going to go up. And I think he still did a great job managing it.
Always helps when you got 9 runs behind you.
And a couple long breaks. Get off your feet.
Oh, 2 pitch to Stone. Breaking ball swung on, missed, strike 3.
Now batting designated hitter number 23.
That's only our 3rd strikeout today. Not too bad, given the number of at-bats we've had. We've scored a lot of runs, so we've got to kind of going through the lineup quickly. So not too bad. Put the ball in play. We've put some pressure on the defense, which actually led to some of these runs. That's really the formula. Keep strikeouts low.
Designated hitter C.J. Gonzalez now at the plate. Swings and misses at a first pitch curveball. That looks the next one. Late action comes in, catches the inside part of the plate for strike 2. Fights off. The next pitch he sees, a little high fastball, fouls it over towards the on-deck hitter, which appears to be the new first baseman for the Mavs, Justin Sandusky. And there's that highlighter bat. Highlighter bat's going to make an appearance here. And looks at called strike 3.
I just got word from some of my boots on the ground that McNeil Maverick freshman Marshall Holland on our JV team just hit a big giant home run.
All right.
It's good to hear.
Congratulations, Marshall.
Strong kid, good football player.
Now
Good baseball player.
Number 18, Justin Sandusky.
So a 2 away brings up Justin Sandusky. Swings and fouls the first pitch off out of play. Sandusky, is it 2 freshmen currently playing with the varsity squad this tournament?
3.
Ooh, swings and reaches out and laces a nice line drive over the shortstop's head and into left center field for a base hit.
Good job getting that one out of the way, kid.
And the Mavs dugout is all afire, making a whole bunch of noise over there, celebrating their freshman getting his first varsity base hit.
Next up, right fielder.
Good adjustment there. It looked like the same exact pitch. He was a little hair late first time around. He caught up to it that second swing. In at bat adjustments.
2-out single for Sandusky brings up Santiago de la Garza, who hits a ground ball, slow roller to second base. Second baseman charging, throws it over to first, and in time to end the inning. So, first inning, the Mavs do not score a run. Leave one base runner stranded at first base. We head to the top of the 5th. Mavs still ahead 9-1. We are going to have a pitching change. James Morio is done, starting pitcher. And looks like number 29, Charlie Shanks, is going to come on in relief. We'll be right back.
We could make this half.
Okay, we got a host of defensive changes here again. We have Preston Stone in center field. We have a new catcher, Micah Gooden. And as we mentioned, coming on in relief,
designated hitter
number 29, Charlie Shanks, the senior pitcher. So Shanks will face 2-3-4 in the lineup. Starting off with a designated hitter, Ty Holt. Holt represents 2 of just 3 hits total for the Eagles so far. 2 singles. He swings and misses on the 1-0 pitch there. Well, 1 pitch misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch swung on. Bouncing ground ball to second base. Hogger gets it, throws it over, but it's not in time. I say the runner Holt beat him by just about a half a step. So it'll be another single, three singles on the day for Holt.
Yep, that was a pretty good job by Will Hoggard at second base. He backed up because he knew he tried to create a good hop for himself, but in doing so it carried him a little bit, I guess, away from first base, so it made the throw a little bit more difficult.
And first pitch to second baseman Tate Green. Misses outside, ball gets away from the catcher Gooden, but no activity on the base paths. Green made a big noise in the first inning with a triple, scored the only run for the Eagles, then was safe on an error.
That's it. Good pitch.
2-0 called strike.
We're operating under tournament time limit rules today that an inning cannot start after 2 hours, so that is in play here over the next 15 minutes or so. Potentially.
Shanks gets another called strike on the outside part of the plate. Coming back from 2-0, now 2-2. 2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. First strikeout for Charlie Shanks. Yeah, super excited about that. First strikeout for Charlie Shanks over there.
They've had good energy all week. The personality of this team is starting to show up. We talked a little bit about that yesterday, but early in the season, you got a mix of youth and seniors and juniors. It can take a minute to gel. This tournaments are good because you cram 5 games into 3 days, so it gives you a chance to really establish your identity. And right here, yet another different way to not quite win yet. Game's not over, but try to hang on to a big lead.
Snap throw down after that first pitch to the number 4 hitter, Justin Brooks. Runner's back safely, though. Brooks came on as a pinch hitter back in the 3rd inning and struck out. Runner goes, pitches outside and low, throw down from Gooden is not going to be in time. So it'll be a stolen base for Holt.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 8, Justin Brooks.
2-0 pitch. Ooh, a little breaking ball action with some late movement back in. Catches the inside part of the plate for called strike.
It was almost like a cutter that
Yeah.
started his hip. That's a good pitch right there.
Two 2-1. Brooks lays off it a little bit high, ball 3. Three-run pitch, ground ball, hard shot at the third baseman. Lindsay throws it over, and it kind of takes a bounce, gets away from the first baseman, Sandusky. That's going to allow 1 run to score.
London's had a long weekend. I'm sure he's had to make a lot of throws from third, and he pitched a complete game a couple days ago, so not all that surprised to see that. He's hanging it a little bit, so we got to hang with him. Did a good job too setting his feet. He had a runner at second. He kept him there. He looked him down. Had a good shuffle. I think he's just running out of gas a little bit. Understandable.
Understandably so. Looks like we're going to have another pinch hitter here. Number 21, Robert Garcia, is going to come in and hit in place of the 5-hole hitter, Justin Scott, the catcher. So Robert Garcia.
Now batting number 21, Robert Garcia.
On that errant throw there, the last hitter there, Brooks, worked his way to second. And Holt, the runner from second, scored on the play, making the score 9-2 now. Mavs still ahead comfortably, but definitely don't want to extend things. First pitch to Garcia misses a little bit low and inside for ball 1. Next pitch misses a little outside, ball 2. Does appear to have gotten a little darker, a little grayer with the cloud cover. Runner goes on the pitch. Pitch is a called strike. Throw down is not in time. Said he was underneath the tag. So it'll be a stolen base for Brooks. And he now stands on third base.
Man. I had him out. That's just one man's opinion.
2-1 count to the hitter Garcia. Next pitch misses high and outside, ball 3. Three-one pitch. Hitter thought it was ball 4. Umpire said that caught the outside part. Count will go full. Garcia, senior, Oklahoma Wesleyan commit. 3-2 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3. The strikeout for Charlie Shanks in relief. And with 2 away, that'll bring up the first baseman, Jonathan Van Eerden. Struck out looking both times today. Just gets a little nubber hit to second base, fielded by Hogger, throws over to first in time to end the inning. Good inning of relief there for the senior Charlie Shanks. 1 run comes across on only 1 hit. 2 strikeouts. And we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Mavs still leading by a score of 9-2. We'll be right back. All right, going to have some new hitters for the Mavericks for the bottom of the 5th as a result of some of those defensive substitutions last inning. So, top of the order, now hitting Preston Stone. Freshman?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so there's 3 freshmen. There's 3
Yes.
freshmen on this.
For those listening yesterday, we told a little story during some dead air time about ball in play.
Stone grounds a ball to shortstop, throws over, but the throw is offline enough that it pulls the first baseman off, so Stone is going to be aboard.
Back to the story, that's Preston Stone, now and forever known as Pebble, younger brother of Pierce Stone.
And they're going to give the score that last play a hit. So first varsity hit for Preston, aka Pebble Stone.
Good runner. That's how he beat that out. He put pressure on the shortstop, made a wide throw.
And now hitting in the number 2 spot, second baseman Will Hoggard, as he pops one foul. Catcher and first baseman tried to get it over by the Mavs dugout, but unable to bring it in.
Unofficial time before the inning, we figured we needed to eat about 8 minutes to run the clock out, and it always helps to get a leadoff runner on, chip away at that clock.
Absolutely.
And for number 30, Will Hoggard, to extend us at bat, foul some balls off. We're not going to do the tie your shoe thing. This is not travel ball.
1-2 count to Hoggard. Swings, fouls the next pitch off, back behind the press box. Another 1-2 to Hoggard. Breaking ball swung on, pops it foul. Looks like that's either going to hit the top of the press box or near it. Just behind the bleachers press box area.
That was an aggressive swing right there on breaking ball up, 2 strikes. He's up there to do some damage.
He is. He was in there, not fazed by it. Kind of read it out of the hand pretty good, and yeah, he's taking good hacks. See if we can put something in play here with a 1-2 pitch. Ball swung on, or hit, swung on, fielded by the third baseman, throws to second. And they're going to get the force out with the lead runner there, but not throw over to first. So it'll be a fielder's choice for Hoggard. He's safe on that play. And Stone is forced out for the first out of the inning. That will bring up
Shortstop number 7, Joseph.
number 3 hitter, shortstop Joseph Sandusky. Younger brother Justin Sandusky also currently in the game. And that is we have 3 sets of brothers all playing this game. Oh, well, not the other one. James Morio has a twin brother, Brandon, who did not play this game but pitched the game last night. We have Joseph and Justin Sandusky, and we have Pierce and Preston Stone.
That has to be some kind of record.
If nothing else, an interesting bit of McNeil Mavericks trivia.
Yes.
For generations to come. Just have to find a way to get the other Morio in there just to cover all the bingo card.
Yeah.
Sandusky working on an 0-2 count. And they're going to throw over again, try to keep Hoggard, the runner at first, honest over there.
Second time these two have faced each other.
Next pitch swung on, ground ball. Fielded glove side by the shortstop, but he's not going to have a shot at the fast-moving Sandusky, so it'll be an infield single. And number 21. Looks like Micah Gooden was coming out to hit.
Oh, time.
And time has expired. Oh. So poor Gooden was hoping to come up to get an at-bat, and he is just distraught at the fact that the game has been called by the umpires due to time. Good game for the Mavericks. A lot of offense to back up, strong pitching. Final score 9-2. Take the victory over the Allen Eagles. Good tournament. Good opening tournament for the Mavericks. They go 4-1 across 5 games. And a lot to like. A lot to like here early.
Can't think of a better way to put a bow on a pretty good tournament. Really good opener to go. It's never easy to win baseball games. Finding a way to do it 4 times is really impressive for this new group. A lot of new faces. But today was a really good exclamation point with the James Morio on the mound and kind of showing us what we can expect moving forward. Pretty exciting.
Thanks to all of you for joining us today, and if you joined us through the other 4 games of this tournament. Next game, Mavs have another preseason tournament. First one will be Thursday, 2 o'clock against Lake Travis, and then 5 o'clock same day, back-to-back on a doubleheader there against Lake Belton. Thanks again, everyone, for joining us. Have a good weekend. Good night.